But you know what, happening this weekend is the 9th South African Film and Television Awards. Our very own Kat is nominated. We caught up with two of the other actors and actresses that are nominated to find out how they feel ahead of this weekend's festivities.
The South African Film and Television Awards, or otherwise known as the SAFTAs, are considered the Oscars of the South African entertainment industry. And for two first-time nominees, it can be a career game-changer.
Zikhona Sodlaka has become a familiar face with a string of successful roles. Now she scored a nomination as Best Supporting Actress in a Drama for her role as Z in After 9.
It's such an honor. It's exciting. I am wallowing in the excitement right now. It's a complete pat on the back because, you know, after 10 years of being an actor and getting no nomination, finally the board sat down and said, Zikhona, we see what you do, we see you, we acknowledge you, we like.
Let's talk about your character Z. Was she named after you?
No, the character Z was not named after me. It's just a great coincidence that her character is Z and I'm Zikhona and people call me Z. But you can tell the difference between the two characters because she's a real Josie girl. I mean, the show was shot in Alexandra, which is a very alive type of place, and she owns a club, and she was very outspoken, very trendy even, and it's a completely different person to the person that I was.
Thabo Malema's role of Kaya on the hit sitcom Single Guys has not only brought him legions of fans, but also a nomination as Best Lead Actor in a TV comedy.
It was a very fun role to play, and I had to dig quite deep into my own personal self because being funny is not that easy. People think comedy is easy. It's one of the most difficult genres to portray, so I'm glad that it was well received.
Thabo, you're a trained actor, but you're also a farmer. How do you find the balance between farming and acting?
At the moment, still an emerging farmer. I don't necessarily have to be there full-time, but I give first preference to acting. And in between the days where I'm not shooting, when I'm off, that's the opportunity I take to go to the farm.
You're acting in the upcoming film biopic, Kalushi, the story of Solomon Mahlangu. Can you tell us a bit about your character?
I play the character of Monty Mutlowung. He's the best friend to Solomon, and he's a very loose cannon. He does not think before he acts.
Kalushi is a film featuring only South African actors. I think it's so great that South Africans are being allowed to tell their own stories.
Having the cast being purely South African, that says to me that we're actually getting somewhere. It tells me that there's confidence in South Africans to tell their own South African stories in the best way possible, as authentic as that can be.
Catch all the glitz and glamour of the 15th South African Film and Television Awards, broadcast live at 7:30 on SABC2.